Number 10. Write your notes on your legs or arms before the test and wear a long sleeve shirt or skirt on the test day. Once the test starts, simply pull up your sleeve or skirt slightly to look at the answers. It will look like you're just thinking and looking at your arms or lap, but will actually be looking at your cheat notes. You can even scratch your arms or legs to make it even more convincing to the teachers. That way it just looks like you're itchy. Number 9. On a computer or laptop, write your notes in a small box and write your notes in the smallest readable font you can. Print it out and cut it to size. Get your pen or pens and disassemble them. Pens that are see-through are the best. When you put it together, wrap the paper on the inside of the pen and then put everything back together. Your notes will be on the inside of the pen and you will be able to read it without drawing any attention to yourself. Write as small as possible so they can't see the writing in the pen. Number 8. Similar to the pen idea, measure your ID card and make a box template on your laptop or computer slightly smaller than that size. In the box, write your notes, again as small as you can, and print it. Stick it to the back of your ID card and place in a holder and wear it around your neck. That way when you sit down, the ID card falls into your lap naturally. Again, it would look like you're just looking down in your lap, bored or thinking. When you need the notes, just turn the card over. Make sure no one sees the back of your ID card though. Number 7. Stretch out a wide rubber band by using it to hold together a few big books. Keep it like that for a while, then write your notes in columns on the wide rubber band and allow it to return to its normal size. And wear it as a bracelet. It will just look like the writing is black boxes on the rubber band. Simply stretch it out when you need notes, and if asked, just say you were thinking and bored. Number 6. This one only really works for girls, but you can write your notes up either by hand or on a computer and print it out, and then stick it to the inside of your shirt. This only really works if you're wearing a lower cut shirt and if you're more towards the back of the class. With this method, you'd be looking down your shirt towards your bra for the answers. Number 5. Using a big band-aid, you could write your cheat notes on the soft cotton part of the plaster on the underside of it and then stick it to your skin. You could use a few, but don't use too many as it would look a bit weird. When you need notes or help, you could just peel it back, which might be a bit painful, especially if it's a new band-aid, but it will eventually lose its stickiness. Number 4. If your exam allows you to have a water bottle, then you could replace the label with a cheat sheet. This requires you to have some Photoshop skills or knowing someone who does, but make sure that they don't tell anyone you're cheating. Vitamin water bottles usually work the best for this as there's a lot of writing on the label already. Just replace the ingredients list and small text with notes and things you need to remember, but keeping the bigger words and slogans the same. Also make sure that the teacher doesn't see you focusing too hard on your water bottle. Number 3. This one works best if you're wearing a long sleeve coat. Once the exam starts, slip your arm out of the sleeve of the coat and out of the bottom, but leaving the arm with the coat on the table as you are resting your arm. Then use your phone to check for answers. Number 2. If you're in an exam that allows you the use of a calculator, then this one might be just a little bit genius. It does require a little bit of prep work though. If you have an old calculator or one you don't mind cutting up, then this would be great, but you have to make sure that the calculator is bigger than your phone. Cut away the top part, trying to keep things mostly intact while you do so, and then remove all the components from the inside, literally gutting your calculator. Once you've done this, then your smartphone should fit inside. Then simply place back on the front of the calculator so that it looks normal. Once in the exam, take off the top and use your phone to find the answers. Number 1. Another way to cheat on an exam would be to use an audio device and record your notes ahead of the test. And then once in the exam, slip the headphones up your shirt and in your sleeve, leaving it in your hand. Then lean on your hand while taking the test and you can just listen to your answers. This one might be a bit hard to do though, as you can't exactly pull out the device and pause or rewind it if you miss something.